Welcome to Sagittarius Squad YouTube channel. Today we're going to be working on one of my new favorite builds. It's a little apartment. So I'm building this for one of my friends who, this is in my town, in case you didn't know. Please go check it out in the little link up top. I did a town tour a couple of days ago, and I really thought that I should build this now. And so since I was already working on it for my friend, I decided to record it and show you guys a little bit more on it. Because I just wanted everyone to be able to see it. Because it's pretty exciting. It's going to be 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and I'm sorry, it's not really going to be the most accessible for everyone to be able to build, since, you know, not everyone has an apartment. But if you're building a town or you need an apartment for something, of course, please feel free to do it. It costs about $30K. I do a lot of like 30 to 40K budget homes. This was not on purpose. It's probably going to cost more than 30K, but it's going to be about 30K. But I didn't really have a specific budget for this. I was just building a house for my friend. Well, it's actually not my friend, it's my sister's friend. But she wanted a house in my town, and so I decided, why don't I build one and make it an apartment? This is above the Halloween store, which I did show you guys. Actually, you guys, if you've watched the town tour, you've probably seen I did a what is it called? I showed you guys the empty version of this apartment. So I didn't show you guys what it looked like when it was built, but I did show you guys it since I recorded this actually directly after I finished recording the town tour. I filmed like 3 videos in a single day because it's been busy with school and stuff, and on weekends I have a lot more time. So I just decided to pre-record a couple and then do voiceovers on different days. But yeah. So that's pretty much why I decided to do this. And all of them are ensuite. It can basically sleep, I think 6 people. So it's a pretty big house. It's got a little nice living room. There's a pretty nice TV. And this is part 1 of 2. It's not completely done. It's not my favorite right now. And the other part is going to be pretty short. I also decided to combine it with a couple of other town updates I did. So it's gonna be like a 7 or 8 minute video instead of like a 13 or 14 minute one. So it's gonna be shorter, but it's just gonna be finishing up this apartment and then also adding in some more personalized touches, because I'm gonna be asking her what she wants, and then she'll talk to me about what she wants, and then I'll include what I want in there. She's also been sending me a couple of pins from Pinterest. She likes for image IDs for her house. So I'm gonna be adding those in as well. She's going to be. She hasn't sent me any yet. She's going to be though. But I'll be including some of those more personalized touches, because with those other houses I've been building, I make those ones not as personalized, not because I'm lazy. I mean, it maybe is a little bit, but it's mostly because I'd like to make it so that you can personalize it to however you like your roleplay family to have it. Or like if you have these image ideas that you really like, or you made one customly, which by the way, that is really cool, and I don't know how to make one. I need to figure that one out. I really like to make my own image ideas for like posters and stuff. But I don't know how yet. And it does make it a little bit trickier. But if you have that and you'd like to put that in your own house, that's why I do not as personalized for those things. So it makes it easier for other people to customize it to what they like. And also a little bit because I don't have enough money to finish the rest. But it does make it so that it's more personalized for everyone else. And yeah, this one has 3 bedrooms, but it can sleep 6 people. And if you're wondering how that works, so I made one like really big guest bedroom for her friends. So my sister and then 2 of their other friends also play Roblox. And so I put in 3 beds into this one room. It has the perpendicular bunk beds, which I do like because they have, I don't know if the closet is functional, I need to check that. I think it should be, but I don't know for sure. And, but the desk is functional, and you can add a chair to it, and you can make it a desk, which I think is really nice because it has that built into it, and it also has 2 beds, and it doesn't take up that much more space than a bunk bed set, or like having 2 regular beds. So, and a desk and a dresser. So I think it makes more sense to use that. And I also put a single bed in that room as well. So yeah, and then there's also one bedroom that has a single twin bed, and another one that has a double bed. So this is actually kind of okay for role plays. It's not what I would personally choose. I might, if I was going to do that, I might just put the perpendicular bunk beds in that room, and then put the rest like a play area or something, or put 2 single beds in. I don't really think having 3 beds in a single room would be my personal choice for a roleplay home. But if you're looking for something like the situation my friend had, then this is definitely a good build for you. It's a good size, and I think it just makes sense. Okay, so I am back, and I did figure out that thing is not functional. It may be my game is glitching, but for at least what I see, it is not functional. And also, I noticed that I'm painting the walls oyster right now. I do really like oyster, but the friend that I'm building this for, or the person that I'm building this for, she does not love the color oyster, so I ended up just doing industrial white. I'm probably going to change a couple of walls. I didn't change it in this build, but I changed it later on my own. And I ended up just changing it to white because she didn't like how that was. And so, yeah, it's not going to stay like that forever. I also don't think it matches personally that well with the build. And I also did change the couch color on my own because she didn't like that as well. Again, I wouldn't normally do this just based on suggestions, but if I'm building a custom house for someone, I'm going to add what they like and not what someone else likes, right? Does that make sense? Because, like, it is technically my house, and I shouldn't have to be doing it just because that's what they wanted me to do, since it's on my property. But, like, it's their house, so if they like it, then that makes perfect sense. Right? I don't know if I sound silly saying this or not. I don't know. Yeah, you can see me placing down those perpendicular bunk beds. I do like those. They are nice for, like, if you're, like, doing a tiny house type build. I don't do tiny house type builds, but I have made them before just for fun. Like, I've done a 4x4 tile home that was 2 floors, and it had to be for 4 people. It had to be able to fit 4 people in it, which was actually, it ended up being pretty easy. But the kids' room was pretty tiny, and using that, I was able to have a desk as well in the house, so it worked out pretty well in the end. Also, why don't they have, like, Murphy bed type stuff in Bloxburg? Like, I know it's not that advanced of a game, but that would be really cool. I feel like having a pull-out couch or a Murphy bed. Those would both be really amazing, especially for if you don't have a lot of money and you need something that's a combination of both, or if you just don't have a lot of space. I mean, they can make it whatever price they want, but I do think that would be really nice to have for, like, smaller houses or smaller spaces. Or, like, if I was building, I've built townhouses in here before, and also I have some apartments that I like to build, but they're way too small for me to fit too much in here. You'll actually see them. They're right on top of the 3 stores right there. If you see here, I'll circle it. I'll put a little circle around it. You know, that's not going to work. You'll see the orange sticking out of the corner in some parts. And that, yeah, you can see it right now. Right there at the top of the screen, it's that orange blank box building. That I like to turn it into 2 apartments. It is kind of a weird shape. And I would be able to fit it with 2 bathrooms, right, with a bathroom in each of them and everything. But having a Murphy bed would make that so much easier. I could have more like a studio apartment, and that would be so nice. I really would like to do that. Also, every house in my town has a computer in it, But I did not add one to this one yet because of the budget I was trying to do for this, but I'm going to add one later on. You don't need a computer for this house, to be honest. It has a really nice TV, so you don't need one. But I like to put one in every house in the town so that they can view the security cameras that are outside of their houses. So, yeah. And also, this person is really lucky because they have their, the bus stop. I made a bus stop with the minivan right outside, and you'll see flags around the town. Those are bus stop flags. And so the bus, which is a minivan, which you'll see actually is right in front of this house, it will basically work, and will drive. I'll have someone working there, and when there are people in the town, that bus will drive to those different spots at some point during the day, and then you will, be picked up there. But she's lucky because whenever the bus is taking off from that stop, she can just get in from it right from her apartment. It's really nice. Well, it's not directly next to it. You have to go like around it, but it's a lot closer than some of the other houses in there. I'd say the closest to it would probably be probably the apartments that are above that cafe place. You guys have seen it before if you've seen the town tour. Again, the town tour is it shows a lot about what I do in these builds, or in my roleplay videos. I think you should go and watch it again. It's in the I poll above, so please check that out. It would help our channel, and I think it's definitely something that might help you if you're new to the channel, or if you don't know a lot about what goes on around here. So this is going to be, we're just finishing up painting some walls, and I'm going to about get ready to finish up part one here. So I just like to say thank you so much for watching. Please check out our Roblox group in the description below. Please join it. We do announcements, stuff like that, all over there. And if you join that, it will also give us more support through Roblox as well. And we do giveaways on there, so then you might be able to join like a private server and get a reward or something like that. Because we are planning on doing some giveaways in the future. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment any questions or anything you'd like to tell us in the comments. And thank you for watching Sagittarius Squad. Bye. I'm actually gonna check that quickly. I'll be right back. Hold on one second.